Hello everybody and welcome. So today I've been playing Cuphead a little bit. So I've been playing that and then I cried for a few hours afterwards. If you want a real sense of pride and accomplishment, play Cuphead, I'd say. Made by Studio MDHR. So I don't know where this company came from, because this was the first game that they made. Founded by two brothers, Chad and Jared Moldenhauer, and that's definitely how you pronounce the name, 100%. Don't need to check it, alright? And yeah, it's an indie game. I mean, you wouldn't have thought too much about it if you saw it on Steam, but you play it and it's one of the hardest games I've played, by far. And you know, I'm not too versed with platformers slash run and gun games, which is apparently is what this game is. You can play single player or multiplayer if you have any friends. So you know, that'll explain why I'm playing single player. And it sold over 1 million copies after the first 2 weeks of its release. Everyone knows about it because everyone says about how difficult it is. What I've seen from Video Game Donkey or PewDiePie is that it's incredibly well designed as well. The artwork from it is just incredible. I love the music as well. I don't know, I'm not sure if anyone talks about the music that much, but you know, you listen to the soundtrack and it's absolutely amazing. It's not just the music from the game, it's just songs as well, you know, in that style. And I'll be listening to that for quite a while from now on. Probably while I play the game. So essentially, the game is about these two characters. They go to a casino. They do a bit of gambling, and then some bloke turns up. He's like, "Hold on, if you don't do, you know," and they're getting every single one. You know, they're nailing it. This game. I mean, I don't. You know, I don't go to a casino, so I don't know what game it is. It's the one where they roll the dice anyway, and then the devil comes in, because apparently in this world the devil's just a bloke that turns up, and and he says, you know what? If you do rubbish on the next roll, I'll have your souls, thank you. And they're like, phew. I can't remember what the upside of that was, what they'd get if they won, but they were just like Cuphead was like, yes, straight in on it, and Mughead was like, you shouldn't have done that, mate. And then and then they get Snake Eyes, and the devil's like, right, I need those souls now, if you don't mind. And Cuphead's like, hold on, can I get out of this or anything? Luckily he can. The devil says, go and get these souls for me, and I'll sort you out good one. And then they were like, right, job's good, and let's go do it. That's what we're doing. There's, you know, you got a soul contract. So, you know, I kind of have mixed feelings for these for these bosses, because they're just defending themselves, really. Or you play as the attacker, and they just don't want to. They just don't want their souls to be taken, which, you know, people can identify with. So that's the game, and you get these weird ass superpowers and stuff, and the levels. This level, the frog level at the moment. Oh my gosh, was that frustrating. I must have played this one for a good hour, And yeah, and it felt like it never ended. You know, I worked my ass off on it, and luckily I managed to do it. I don't know how. I still don't know how. But the sigh of relief I had when finishing it. I mean, this is in double speed. And at this point I was like, you're joking me. How many times have I done this? And boom, knockout. The amount of adrenaline I had during that, and I think really that tells you how bad games are these days. Because, you know, this should kind of be the norm. Having a difficult game to play, and maybe not all of them being difficult, but you know, you want to be challenged. That's the way you progress with being a gamer and how you improve. But yeah, I digress. Their uncle or granddad or whoever it is a kettle. He comes in, he's like, yes lads, no worries, I think I've sorted it. But basically he tells you that you just have to beat up the devil when you get strong enough. And I'm like, well, I mean, did you really figure that out, or is that obvious? So thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Tally-ho.